Guys, we are back with another song by Eminem. And which one are you doing today?
So today we are doing Stay Wide Awake.
I think you play this a lot.
I do. If you recall, this was my number one listened to song
Yeah.
according to Spotify.
And you were also in the top 1% of Eminem listeners on Spotify.
I was. So before we get into that, there's a Paul skit before that. So we're going to listen to that first,
Okay.
and then we'll get into Stay Wide Awake.
Okay. That sounds good.
A little tangled up here.
Oh.
Got it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media channels. Links in the description below. And our username is right here for everything.
Yes. Okay. Paul skit.
Okay.
It's Paul. I just listened to the entire album, and you gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, with this Christopher Reeve shit, you know the guy's dead, right? And then the whole gay stepfather incest rape thing, I don't have your back on this one. I can't even fucking handle it. I'm done.
So another great Paul skit.
Yeah, it's really funny.
So yeah, obviously talking about Christopher Reeves, like we were mentioning
Mm-hmm.
on the last reaction, he was dead at this point, and Eminem is still making fun of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously referring to the song "Insane," which we did early
Yeah,
on.
with the stepfather stuff.
Yes. Okay, so we're doing "Stay Wide Awake." All right, so for this song, I pulled up the rhyme scheme lyric video. So it's actually going to be very distracting, but there's a reason for it. This song is like infamous, in particular the second verse for the rhyme scheme. So it's color coded so you could see which syllables are rhyming with which. And after the first few lines of the second verse, the whole thing rhymes. You could like pick a line at any point and it rhymes with any other line in it. It's like infamous for that. So that's why we're doing the rhyme scheme lyric
Okay.
video.
That sounds good.
Okay, so here we go. Stay wide awake.
Wait. You gotta put it up.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Follow me, follow me. Come with me to the dark side of the force. No man would boldly go to this place. The devil only knows of this world. So dark and oh so cold. It's oh so cold, oh so cold. Oh. Soon as my flow starts, I compose art like the ghost of Mozart. Even though they all say that they're real, I know that most aren't. Boy, you think you're clever, don't you? Girl, you think you're so smart. Come with me to another side in a world so cold and so dark. A world so cold, a world we're on. At least some will go, but none return. When will they learn? Where do they go? God only knows. Stay wide.
Because these lyrics, these verses are so in depth and tense,
Uh-huh.
like dense, I'm gonna just go over the intro first real quick so we could let it play through. So the lyrics that for some reason they don't have, the little intro he
Yeah.
does lyrically, but he starts off saying, "Yo, follow me, come with me to the dark side of the force. No man would boldly go to this place. The devil only knows of this world. So dark and oh so cold. It's oh so cold, oh so cold." So the one thing to point out is the first line he says, "Come with me to the dark side of the force."
Like
That
Star Wars.
yes. So the
Remember
force
Star Wars?
yes, so the force is obviously from Star Wars and then the dark side is where Darth Vader was. So he wanted to have Luke come over to the dark side of the force.
Mm-hmm.
So he's saying no man would boldly go to this place. The devil only knows of this world. So if you're not familiar with the song, it gives you a little heads up of the direction that this song is going in,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Now I know the song.
I'm just saying.
Oh, like for the people.
Yes.
I was gonna say the people in the back. I guess so. The people over there.
Yes. So then this song is interesting. There's like a pre-chorus and then a chorus throughout the song. So he starts off with, "Soon as my flow starts, I compose art like the ghost of Mozart."
So you have mine, I, flow and pose, start and art. I like slow pose goes Mo's start art.
So this gives you an idea of how it works. Any syllable that rhymes is highlighted in the same color. So as soon as my flow starts, I compose art like the ghost of Mozart. So he's saying as soon as he starts.
Because like you're like, I don't know about any of you, but like listening to that, my ear is not like, hey, 3 of those words rhyme with the next 3 words. You know what I mean? It just sounds good.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's impressive. Again, like I said, having the rhyme scheme is going to be distracting to break down the meaning as well. But this song in particular is like infamous for its rhyme scheme. So that's why we're doing it. But yeah, so he's saying as soon as he starts flowing, he composes like the ghost of Mozart. Mozart was a composer. He was a great one, considered one of the greatest. But he says the ghost of Mozart. So, kind of like
Because he's dead.
dead. Yeah. Then he continues, even though they all say that they're real, I know that most aren't.
Which sounds like Mozart.
Yes.
Mozart.
Boy, you think you're clever, don't you? Girl, you think you're so smart.
This is like Mozart.
Come with me to another side in a world so cold and so dark. And then we get into the chorus, which is a world so dark, a world so cold, a world where only some will go, but none return.
So like
When will they learn? Where do they go? Stay wide awake. What's up?
so and so are pink, okay. Cold. What is cold rhyming with?
So cold, so so
So technically only the
co.
co.
Yeah, I think they just put the words though
And
that
then
rhyme.
only, because he says only.
Yeah.
So cold.
Yes. So, a world so dark, a world so cold, a world where only some will go, but none return. When will they learn? Where do they go? God only knows. Stay wide awake. All right. Now we will get into the first verse.
3544, I think I smell the scent of a placenta. I enter Central Park, it's dark, it's winter in December. I see my target, put my car in park and approach a tender. Young girl by the name of Brenda, and I pretend to befriend her. Sit down beside her like a spider, hi there girl, you might've heard of me before, see whore, you're the kind of girl that I'd salt and rape and figure why not try to make your pussy wider. Fuck you with an umbrella, then open it up, but the shit's inside ya. I'm the kind of guy that's mild, but I might flip and get a little bit wilder. Impregnate a lesbian, yeah, now let's see her have triplets and milder. Disintegrate them babies as soon as they're out her with formaldehyde. Hide in cyanide, girl, you can try and hide, you can try to scream louder. No need for no gunpowder, that only takes all the fun out of murdering. I'd rather go bin bin, and now you see just how the fuck I do just what I do when I cut right through your scalp. Oh shit, wait a minute, I mean skull, my knife seems dull, pull another one out. Soon as my flow starts.
Okay. Even this first fucking verse is crazy. So he comes in, fee fi fo fum.
Like a giant.
Yes. I think I smell the scent of a placenta.
Ooh. That means that she's pregnant.
I enter Central Park. It's dark. It's winter in December.
So like wait. The scent of a placenta. So we're going with noises. So it's the of a Then it goes enter. And it goes winter, December. So the oranges is all sounds. And then scent, went. It's all like in.
So
And noises is the yellow.
yeah, so his accent, the way he says them is what makes them rhyme. So if you're reading this and it looks like it might not rhyme, it's the way he's saying them that gives it the similar sound.
Yeah.
So
Because you think he says winter
yeah.
in December.
So I enter Central Park. It's dark. It's winter in December. I see my target, put my car in park, and approach a tender young girl by the name of Brenda, and I pretend to befriend her.
Befrienda.
So yeah, he smells placenta. He's in Central Park at night in
Ooh.
winter. He sees his target, parks his car, and approaches this girl Brenda and pretends to befriend her.
Because she's pregnant.
Yes. So then he says, sit down beside her like a spider. Hi there, girl, you might've heard of me before. See whore, you're the kind of girl that I'd So this part, the kind of girl that I'd he breaks up the word assault in order to get it rhyme. You're the kind of girl that I'd assault and rape, then figure why not to try. I can't even fucking speak it. Assault and rape, then figure why not try to make your pussy wider. Fuck you with an umbrella, then open it up while the shit's inside you. So,
No, thank you.
just starting off, this is a wild intro to the song. And again, we see the clever fucking the rhyming, and then the storyline is wild. So he sees Brenda, sits down next to her, and then he talks about how he's gonna assault and rape her and put an umbrella in her and open it up while it's inside of her, which is wild. Then he continues by saying, oh, I jumped too far ahead. I'm the kind of guy that's mild, but I might flip and get a little bit wilder. Impregnate a lesbian. Yeah, now let's see her have triplets. Then I'll disintegrate them babies as soon as they're out her with formaldehyde and cyanide. Girl, you can try and hide. You can try to scream louder. So he's saying he's mild, but he might get wild and impregnate a lesbian and then have that lesbian give birth to triplets, and then he's gonna disintegrate. So again, he did the same thing with assault. Assault, he did disintegrate. He breaks the word up in order to make it rhyme. Disintegrate them babies as soon as they're out her with formaldehyde and cyanide. So as soon as she gives birth to the triplets, he's gonna kill the babies with formaldehyde and cyanide.
And then it's really like the way he's saying it, because he goes like formaldehyde. It goes like
Yeah, I mean, even if you just look at the end here,
but that's why, yeah.
If you just look at the last word or the two words of every line, wilder, alda, malda, louder, ouda, howda, scalpa, it's fucking insane. And we're not even up to the crazy part of the song yet, but it's wild here. So yeah, he's gonna disintegrate the babies with formaldehyde and cyanide. He says you could try and hide, you could try to scream louder. No need for no gunpowder. That only takes all the fun outa. Murderin'. I'd rather go vroom vroom. And now you see just how the fuck I do, just what I do when I cut right through your scalp. Shit, wait a minute. I mean skull. My knife seems dull. Pull another one out. I love the way he rhymes the
Yeah.
So he's saying you can try and hide and scream, but there's no need for gunpowder because why shoot people? He's like, that takes the fun out of killing people. I'd rather go vroom vroom. So I guess chainsaw. And then he says, now you see just how the fuck I do, just what I do when I cut right through your scalp. Shit, wait a minute. I mean skull. My knife seems dull. Pull another one out. I love that how he rhymes the twice. You seem confused or out of it.
No, First I'm trying to understand the last line.
Which one?
When he's like, when I cut right through your scalp. Shit, wait a minute. I mean skull, my knife seems dull. So was he like talking as he's doing it, and then he's just like cutting and cutting, and he's like, well, I cut right through your, and he means to say skull, but then he realizes he's not getting through the skull because his knife is dull, so he's like, scalp. Never mind. Not actually cutting through your skull.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wait, is that what he means? That's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that's the first verse. We still got two more in the choruses to go, so let's keep going.
Okay.
As soon as my flow starts, I compose art like the ghost of Mozart. Even though they all say that they're real, I know that most aren't. Boy, you think you're clever, don't you? Girl, you think you're so smart. Come with me to another side in a world so cold and so dark.
A world so cold, a world where only some will go. For none return. When will they learn? Where do they go? God only knows. Stay wide awake.
So dark and so cold, my friends don't know this other side of me. There's a monster inside of me, it's quite ugly and it frightens me. But they can't see what I can see, there's a vacancy in my tummy. It's making me play hide and seek like Jason, I'm so hungry. She's naked, see no privacy, but I can see she wants me. So patient, see I try to be, but why does she taunt me? Pulls the drapes and she goes right to sleep, and I creep right through the front seat. So blatantly, but silently, cause I know that she sound asleep. Who's waking me so violently, and why's he on top of me? He's raping me, she tries to scream, somebody please get him off me. He's taping me, he's biting me, he's laughing like it's funny. She's scraping me, she's fighting me, she's scratching like some dumb freak. Escaping me, no dice to see, I might just be Ted Bundy. Or Satan G, what a sight to see, I'm dancing in my red panties. I'm crazy, but it's alright with me, man, life can be so empty. Stay away from me, cause I'm dancing to quite a different drum beat. Soon as my flow starts.
Okay. This is fucking insane. So he starts the second verse off by saying, "So dark and so cold, my friends don't know this other side of me. There's a monster inside of me. It's quite ugly and it frightens me." So he's saying he's dark and cold, and his friends, they just don't know that he has this killer inside of him. He says, "There's a monster inside of me. It's quite ugly and it frightens me. But they can't see what I can see. There's a vacancy in my tummy. It's making me play hide and seek like Jason. I'm so hungry."
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting. I don't know when he says it's making me play hide and seek like Jason. I'm so hungry.
So Jason was Friday the 13th,
Hmm.
and
Maybe people run
basically
from
all of
hide.
what was happening was they were running all around the camp. Like they would like run away from him and he would like find them. So there's kind of like
I
hide
guess
and
that's how he
seek.
means it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they can't see what I can see. There's a vacancy in my tummy. So
Yeah.
I guess they're saying his friends don't see that, like he has this hunger for killing and eating people. He says it's making me play hide and seek like Jason. I'm so hungry. She's naked, see, no privacy, but I can see she wants me.
That's so
It's
crazy
like,
because she has no idea he's even
I
there.
know, it's brilliant, like this delusional psychopath that he's portraying. But I can see she wants me. So patient, see, I tried to be, but gee, why does she taunt me?
She's
So
not.
she doesn't even know
She
he's
doesn't know
there.
you're there. That's so
I
crazy.
know.
Because like that's what like killers will say. She was like
She
she
wanted it.
wanted it.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's like no, she didn't.
So then he says, pull the drapes, and she goes right to sleep, and I creep right through the front, see, so blatantly, but silently, 'cause I know that she's sound sleep. Who's waking me so violently, and why's he on top of me? He's raping me. She tries to scream, somebody please get him off me. He's taping me. He's biting me. He's laughing like it's funny. She's scraping me. She's fighting me. She's scratching like some dumb freak.
Like some dumb freak.
I know. Escaping me. No dice, you see. I might just be Ted Bundy. Or,
Maybe.
or Satan G. What a sight to see. I'm dancing in my red panties.
That's like so like Buffalo Bill.
Yeah. I'm crazy, but it's all right with me. Man, life can be so empty. Stay away from me, 'cause I'm dancing to quite a different drum beat.
I love that line.
Yes. So if you just didn't read any of this and you're just looking at the color scheme on the screen right now, it's fucking insane.
It's really intense, especially the first and the last color
Yeah.
scheme.
So
Because it goes, they can't see, making me naked see, patient see, drapes and she, blatantly waking me, raping me, taping me, scraping me, escaping me, Satan G crazy, stay away from me. And
yeah.
it goes, tummy, hungry, wants me, taunt me, front seat, sound sleep, on top of me, off me, funny, some dumb freak, Bundy, panty, empty, drum beat.
Yeah. So this is the verse. This verse is the reason why I even did this distracting rhyme scheme video, because it's wild. And then like so you see the internal rhyme scheme. So like if you look at like a lot of rappers, just the end lines will rhyme.
Yeah.
But the fact that he has the internal rhyme schemes
He is the beginning, the middle, and
and
the
the end,
end.
yeah, because you see, I can see, hide and seek, privacy, try to be right to sleep, silently, violently, try
Which
to
I
scream.
guess I can hear it here in the beginning and the end. I don't really hear it much in the middle, but it all sounds very good. You know what I mean? Like my brain's not picking up like, oh, all the middles rhyme with the next middle and the
Well,
first. Like I can picture
so
the first rhyming with the first and the last rhyming with the
so you
last.
will, because this is why he goes. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's taping me, he's biting me, and she's laughing like it's funny. She's scraping me, she's fighting me, she's scratching like some dumb freak. So if you just hummed it, it would work
Yeah,
anywhere
but I
there.
feel like I still do lose the middle. I
It's
feel
funny.
I can hear the first rhyme with the first and the last rhyme with the last.
Yeah.
The it's
The
too much for my brain to notice the middle
Yeah,
part.
so the syllables are actually rhyming, but even I guess the melody of his voice it's melodic. Like it's funny because we're talking about such dark, crazy shit, but
Also, the
it's like
problem is
musical.
there's like about four green in each line. So I'm just noticing that the greens rhyme with the greens. He goes, but they can't see what I can see. There's a vacancy in my tummy. So that's what I noticed. He
It's
goes, making
making me
me play
play
hide and
hide and seek.
seek, like Jason, I'm
Jason,
so
I'm so hungry.
hungry. So that's really all I'm noticing, but it's still making it sound like everything like rhymes with one another anyway, I
But
think.
yeah, like if you see the middle portion, the part that you say you're not hearing,
The blues are lost on me.
I can see, hide and seek, privacy, try to be right to sleep
I don't
silently.
recognize it as you go from line to
Yeah, I
line.
guess because you're not. Most people
I
don't.
just noticed the ends, the E's. I noticed the E's, a lot of
Well,
E's.
most rappers aren't capable of doing internal rhyme schemes like that.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why
it's really good.
it's fucking wild that it's even a thing. All right, one more verse to go. Let's keep going.
Quite a different drum beat. Soon as my flow starts, I compose art like the ghost of Mozart. Even though they all say that they're real, I know that most aren't. Boy, you think you're clever, don't you? Girl, you think you're so smart. Come with me to another side in a world so cold and so dark.
A world so cold, a world where only some will go, but none return. When will they learn? Where do they go? God only knows. Stay wide
But I tried to stay wide awake, or you might have found that by the lake. Soon as you lay me down to sleep, it's your soul I'ma try to take. Pray for light today, right away. Why do they try to fight today? I must make them pay twice as much. Might as well put the knife away. Now I use power tools. How about now? Are you in the shower? Scour you for 6 hours to outage of power outlets. How did you figure out I was down in your basement? Now you must have just heard the sound of my stomach growling from down there. Tyler, there's no one fouler. Bound you, that's how they found you. Face down in the tub, I drown you with piles of downers around you. Such nostalgia and power, such prowess. Look how you cower. Jump out on you now like I was a Jawa from fucking Star Wars. Jabba the Hutt, Betty Baba, Betty Baba. It's time to die. Or to not even bother to scream. It don't even matter. Amazing when grazing skin with these razor blades. He waves at ya. Not ya everyday Damien. Bathe me in holy water. Nothing like sun to Sam, so please understand there's no gun in hand. Where's the thrill in the hunt? There's no fun in that. Here I come with acts. One to act like lumberjack when I'm hacking them up with that. What was that? Dial 911. Someone's coming in from the back. Soon as my flow starts, I compose art.
We'll go through this third verse real quick.
Okay.
All right. So comes in. Better try to stay wide awake, or you might end up found dead by the lake. Soon as you lay me down to sleep. I think he says bitch. I thought he said bitch, or maybe not. Soon as you lay me down to sleep, it's your soul I'ma try to take. Pray for light of day right away. Why do they try to fight today? I must make them pay twice as much. Might as well put the knife away. So,
She's gonna do it barehanded.
no. So, you'll see. So yeah, he said you better stay wide awake because if not, he's gonna come kill you. He says, as soon as you lay me down to sleep, it's your soul I'm gonna try to take. I like this line though where he
Where are
says,
they laying him down to sleep?
yeah, I know, it's funny. He says, pray for light of day right away. So like that his victims are praying for So
The morning
so
time.
so yeah, so but it can be like a double meaning, like meaning like an escape route. So like even in like if you're playing football, if you're running, and you know how when you're watching football, the players are like slamming into each other. They say you look for light of day, you look for a place where the runner can run through the defense.
Oh.
So it can literally mean, yes, the morning, they want the
Hmm.
light of day, so the night end, but also just a
Like a
path,
place to
escape.
escape.
Yeah. And then he says, why do they try to fight today? So this is what I was referring to back a few songs ago when I was like, he was like, on same song and dance. He's like annoyed at them. He's like,
Yeah.
why are they even
Like of all
bothered?
the times to fight back.
Like, why are you bothering? And he's like, I must make them pay twice as much. Might as well put the knife away. So he looks at it as a personal insult that they're trying to fight him, killing
There's
him
like
and
a
raping them.
large inconvenience.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm gonna make them pay twice as much. Might as well put the knife away. Now I use power tools. How about now? Are you in the shower? Scour you for 6 hours till outage of power outlets. So that's fucking insane. I love that line.
Oh, okay. So this is really interesting because it's reminding me of like multiple different serial killers right now.
Yeah.
Like using power tools. That is Dahmer.
Yeah.
And then are you in the shower? That's
It's
um
like Psycho.
yeah, what's his name again? Bates,
Yeah.
Norman. And then scour you for 6 hours. I don't know who that could be.
So it's the power tools,
Oh.
because he's scouring you
Well,
with the
Dahmer would just
power
like drill
tools.
into their head
But the line is scour you for 6 hours till outage of power outlets. So he's
until he
just
runs,
gonna
just destroys
the
the
power outlets. I
circuits.
love that fucking line. Then he says, how did you figure out I was down in your basement? Now, yeah. So he's doing the same thing he was doing in the earlier verses where he's ending in the middle of a rhyme. So he's not because he's rhyming in the middle of a sentence. So you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So he said, how did you figure out I was in your basement? Now you must have just heard the sound of my stomach growling from down there. And then he says, Prowler, there's no one fouler. Bound ya, that's how they found ya. Face down in the tub, I drown ya with piles of downers around ya. I love that fucking that
Yeah, it's
scheme there too.
crazy.
So he's saying, how did you figure out I was in your basement? Oh, you must have heard my stomach growling. And then he's saying he's a prowler, and there's no one fouler than him. And then bound you. That's how they found you. So he bounded his victim, and they were found face down in a tub. So they were drowned in a tub, but there was also a bunch of pillows around them,
Okay.
which is funny. And then he says, such nostalgia and power, such prowess, look how you cower. Jump out on you now like I was a Jawa from fucking Star Wars, which is funny. They did that. I think they jumped out on is it R2D2 or C3PO? I don't remember. I'm not a big Star Wars fan,
Me
but
neither.
yeah, like I was a Jawa from fucking Star Wars. Then he goes, Jabba the Hutt, Betty bye bye, Betty bye bye. It's time to die. Ought to not even bother to scream. It don't even matter. So he says matter, but it says matter. Amazing when grazing skin with these razor blades he waves at ya. Not your everyday Damien. Bathe me in holy water. So again, he's saying so. Jabba the Hutt with a Star Wars reference, obviously.
And then
This is
Damien, is that to the movie Damien?
yeah,
The little
Damien.
boy?
Yeah, Damien's kind of also like known like as like the devil. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So he says, ought to not even bother to scream. It don't even matter. So there's no point in screaming. And then he's saying that he is amazing, grazing skin with these razor blades he waves at you. So he's amazing at hitting you with the razor blades.
Mm,
Not your everyday Damien, bathe me in holy water. Nothing like Son of Sam. So please understand, there's no gun in hand.
okay.
Where's the thrill in the hunt? There's no fun in that. Here I come with axe. So he's saying he's not like Son of Sam who shot people. He says there's no gun. He doesn't use guns. Where's the thrill in the hunt? There's no fun in that. So here I come with axe. And then he says, fun to act like lumberjack when I'm hacking him up with that. What was that? Dial 911. Someone's coming in from the back. Which I love. I love how he fucking ends that.
Yeah, this is so like tough to like.
So the fact that that the rhyme scheme is here, it's very distracting. I'm probably not going to do that for future videos. It's just this one in particular we had to do it. All right, we'll let it
Yeah,
play
because
out.
I'm not even.
I'm going to finish it off. There's no more verses.
When someone's coming in from the back, soon as my flow starts, I compose art like the ghost of Mozart. Even though they all say that they're real, I know that most aren't. Boy, you think you're clever, don't you? Girl, you think you're so smart. Come with me to another side in a world so cold and so dark.
A world so cold, a world we're on. At least some will go, but none return. When will they learn? Where do they go? God only knows. Stay wide awake, wide awake.
Okay.
That
So,
was tricky. It was very hard to pay attention to both the rhyme scheme and the words, like what it means in the scheme.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's very good. It's very complicated song. With good lines in it.
Yeah.
I like the dance march to the beat of his own drum line.
Yeah, stay away from me because I'm dancing to
Yeah,
quite a different drum beat. Yeah. I love
I
that
like
line
that
too.
line.
Yeah, so like you said, there is a few things that are amazing about the song. So the storyline is wild. You know, he's just a raping, killing
Yeah, he's a
maniac.
serial killer kind of.
And the story that he describes of how he's doing everything is fucking crazy. But then there's the actual rhyme scheme. And, you know, which is why I had the colorized
Yeah,
video up. It's very impressive. This is like one of the most infamous songs for this. You know what I mean? The internal
yeah.
rhyme scheme. So this is one of those songs where he wouldn't have been able to do that without doing his accent thing. You know what I mean?
I didn't really notice much of an accent.
Yeah, there was a lot, very heavy on a lot of words.
I think I just associate that as his voice now.
He stops doing it like in later music. The
Yeah.
next album, yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, I love the song. It's probably tied for my favorite song on this album.
It's really good. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's really crazy. It's a lot to pay attention to.
for sure.
It was hard for me to pay attention a few times because I'm like looking at the rhyme scheme and I'm like, oh right, I'm supposed to be like paying attention to he's actually saying.
Yeah,
I'm like, I can't do both at the same time.
yeah. In the future, we'll just do the regular lyric videos, and then we could just point out the rhyme scheme when it's you know very impressive like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you soon. Bye.